Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 10 of Soul Wealth Activation Program. Today we are of the last day, and it's been fantastic journey with you all, starting from day one. And very interesting insights came through the sessions. I hope you guys enjoyed the, YouTube recording. All the recordings are available on the YouTube. Please go through them. Feel free to share it with your friends who feel really liked and interested in sort of soul wealth association and so on and so forth. You can share with people who are struggling with wealth. It can give them a revelation about how to manage wealth and they can better themselves. It would be really helpful for them to know this. Then this time, first time, I've put this program completely free, on online so that people can benefit from it. Now, before we move on, let's do a quick recap of what we have understood in the last session. We started the last session with integration flow, how we have to integrate your wealth and abundance. That's what we look forward there. Then we ended up understanding, how you have to, align your life and wealth in daily. What should you do? What sort of a practices you have to end up doing in to align yourself, because it's not a one day activity. It has to be consistent and it has to be infinite. And then you have to build in your habits, your rituals so that you align with your, daily life. And it's a ritual practice so that you get aligned with your process and it's a continuous process. Then we talked about habit loop. Then we talked about goal to habit mapping. How do you end up doing? How do you build this habit? This is not a one time activity at all. We understood why you have to have a goal and why you have to do a habit mapping every day so that you connect with your soul to wealth. It's not a one time activity, it's continuous activity, guys. Then we ended up understanding time vibrational grid and how and what happens in real life scenario of time, and how do you connect your vibrational state so that you connect with your soul wealth all through 24 by 7 time is what we understood. So let's move forward today, the last peg of the program, and I'll miss you guys after this session. This is about manifestation ritual. The last one, we have a closing ceremony with commitment to vision. It's important that I will not be in touch with you all time and again. You will have to connect and commit to what your vision with reference to soul wealth activation is. And we also end up doing a group intention prayer. Okay, through visual guiding and so on and so forth. And that's what we end up doing in. So topics which we cover today are living with. We actually talk about just a second. All right. All right. We basically talk about living in daily alignment. How do you end up not doing that in real life scenario? How do you map that in daily life scenarios is what we understand doing it. Then we talk about manifestation ritual, alignment of manifestation ritual, and how do you end up doing that is what we end up learning today. And commitment to the vision and soul wealth integration. So today I'm not doing EFT and Hopono. I have given these exercises to you all in the last session and subsequent sessions. So let's please go ahead and have a look at my session number 7, 8, and 9 so that you will get to know about Hopono and EFT techniques, detailed explanations there. Let's straight away jump into living in daily life. Okay. Perfect. So living in daily alignment. So alignment creates momentum and force create resistance. What do I mean by that? Most likely in our daily life, this naturally happens to most of us. What happens? Flow, we assume whatever flow of energy and money comes in is not passive, which means that it has to have a harmony with how your life is all about. People think that the money comes to them and money stays with them and money gets to them is because of the hard work. Most of the people will have that. But remember, guys, in soul wealth connection, and what seers have left with us is they say you have to align to create momentum. So for people, understand this very closely. Sometimes you get more money from job. You grow every year and that's a job which gets coming up to you. But what happens if your alignment is zeroed? You will start rolling back to the same thing because the talent will start showing, real talent will start showing. You will not align with the soul wealth harmony, thereby you lose harmony. So then in the case of resistance, things will not work. What I meant by it is the flow arises when your thoughts, energy, and actions are coherent. If your state of being where things unfold with grace, clarity, and divine timing, this is where alignment happens, guys. If you are exhausted, burned out, or chasing wealth, you are out of flow. Remember, being in joyful mode, clear and trusting the divine element will only align you with alignment, or else you keep resisting yourself. And what I call is resistance is misalignment, guys. Flow means your thoughts, everything. What I call here is your flow. If you are in correct flow of affairs, guys, everything flows back to you very smooth fashion. Okay, so if you are resisting, then everything is out of coherence. And I'll explain you why I meant so. Because if you're saying resistance, it often comes to imagine you don't like something. If you don't like something, either you act from a fear or you act from urgency. And every time you do that, you seek validation instead of expressing the truth. You connect with various people to understand that you're controlling the outcome instead of allowing them to come through it. So when alignment happens, everything will fall in place. Someone, a distant guy, will come back to you. They will guide you how to go about it. Someone will tell, why don't you try this? There are synchronicities which comes in your way. So you'll have to open yourself to the nature so that the nature will give you the thoughts to flow to the next level. So you'll have to know. So I want to ask, think you with this question in your mind, guys. Where in your life are you forcing instead of flowing? Think about it. Where are you constraining your life from? Whenever you get that sort of a thought, reframe yourself saying, I don't chase, I align. And what is mine flows to me. Synchronicities will come to you, and you will be able to get what you wish to get. And that's what alignment means all about, guys. And remember, guys, wealth is only a byproduct of what flows in. Most people assume that wealth comes out of hard work. Wealth comes because they are lucky. No, you are not chasing money, guys. You are magnetizing the wealth which comes to you. You are attracting the wealth. When you are in your soul alignment, opportunities appear to you out of nowhere. You don't have to chase them, they will come to you. People respond to your frequency. They connect with you, they connect dottedly with you, and everything works with you. Money flows to you certainly. There is certainty in the way money comes to you. When you feel whole, you receive the wholesomeness from the wealth. When you trust, life trusts you back. That's what wealth is, a byproduct of the flow, guys. And I suggest all the people to follow rituals for daily life, guys. And how do you end up aligning with all three? How do you align alignment with your, future? How do you flow, ensure that there is a coherence of money? Which means you will have to follow the rituals. Start your day with intention, regulations, and identity. Use your question. What would be the wealthiest version of you who will do the next thing? If you are a wealthiest individual in the world, what will you do next? Here's how you have to think. And remember, guys, trust the divine timing over ego's control. You feel everything is in control of you, but trust the divine connection and keep moving there. Morning, please ensure you do breath work or you follow gratitude journaling, or else what I've taught you in session 3 and session 4, which I call it as quantum scripting. Start doing that. And in your journal, if you're doing a letting go activity, what your future is all about, it happens. And for most people, either you do a gardening or do a natural walk. Take your kids along with you on weekend, just go and walk, because that will rejuvenate your entire flow of your energy. Okay. And music and movement to raise the frequency. When you connect to music, when you connect in dance, everything dissolves in, and that's the best way. And from this moment forward, please note that you no longer force wealth. You should embody the flow of wealth and align with your joy. And all your actions should feel inspired and not obligated. Think about it. And you should trust what is yours and what already is coming to you. And it takes time. Overnight, it doesn't happen. It takes time, guys. And that's how alignment and ritual follows. Okay. Now let's do a soul wealth identity. And I want you to follow the instructions which I give you. Okay. I want you all to close your eyes. If you are sitting on a chair, feel free to have your feet grounded, which means your foot touching on the ground. Stay away. If you are in, any of the rooms, go back in a place where no one disturbs you. Once you are settled in, close your eyes, relax your body, relax your jaws, particularly neck. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let's do one more time. Take a deep breath through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Feel your body soften. Feel your breath slow. With every breath, drop deeper into your presence. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. You are safe. You are here. Now imagine the wealthiest version of you. The version of you who lives with flow, joy, purpose, and financial ease. Where do they live? How do they walk? What energy they carry when they enter the room? See them smiling, confident, clear. The version of you isn't stressed about money. They attract it. hold it, multiply it, and they do it effortlessly. See what they are wearing. Feel the texture of their life. Smell. Hear the sound around them. Smell the perfume they wear. The conversations, the laughter, the peace. Now slowly breathe in their energy. Breathe out everything that no longer belongs to you. Breathe in positivity, confidence, abundance. Breathe out guilt, breathe out anger, breathe out frustrations, breathe out current identity. Now silently or loud, repeat this. I now fully claim my soul wealth identity. I'm safe to receive. I'm worthy of overflow. I commit to walking in faith, not fear, flow, not force. I release all my past stories that limit my abundance. I chose to expand, receive, and radiate wealth with joy. Imagine it's done. It's done. And it's already done. Let your heart expand with each word. Smile. Feel the frequency of truth landing in your cell. Every cell of the body is vibrating with this energy. Slowly, when you are ready, open your eyes and come back to the room. Now, whatever we have done, let's all commit ourselves to this vision. What is the vision? Why should we commit to ourselves? Remember, guys, whatever exercise we have just done is embodying your future self. Feeling how your future self is all about, is which you have experienced now. Now, what happens in if you commit you to vision and you don't commit to your goals, what happens? Because everything becomes just a fantasy, guys. Vision without commitment is just a fantasy. Tomorrow you'll forget everything because everyone has desires, but only committed people is able to manifest what want in life. Or else by now, every other individual in the universe would have manifested what they want in life. Then what is the purpose of divine energy? Then what is the purpose of divine source? What is the purpose of you and I sitting here and talking about soul wealth activation? For everyone, it doesn't happen like that. The rich follow these rituals, and most of us doesn't know what these rituals are. Most of them doesn't know there is connection between soul and wealth. Understand your soul's vision is sacred. Most of the people don't know that. And sacred means you should not take it as casual. Just take it easy and live as life is. No, it's a choice you have any which ways. The universe always rearranges everything for those who decides and acts. If you are committed to the vision, you have to hold that vision and take things forward. But people who speak and don't act, they will not get results. Commitment means showing up even when it is not convenient for you. Every evening you feel really burdened to write gratitude journal. Next day morning you wish to write. That is not an activity. That is your association with your future self. Zero tolerance on that because that's what is your promise to your own self. Next, your future is built on tiny and aligned choices. Every small step you take will give a drop, every small drop will give a can of water. You don't leap into your wealthy life just like that. Each and every day you vote for it on daily basis. Then you will get the lifestyle which you are thinking of choosing in. Every morning rituals, even spending decision, every affirmation is either a vote for your abundance future or it is your old story. After today, you have two choices to take. Either build your future self connected to your soul and built in your soul to a relationship better, or you go back to your old habits. Choice is yours. Think about, are you investing your energy in your future or are you living your life in fear? The choice is yours. Now, fundamentally, the brain, how it is built is repetition. Whatever you repeat is what you builds your identity. The secret to stay committed is repetition with emotion. You need to have that emotion and you have to repeat stuff. Think of commitment like a muscle. The more you align with your future self, the stronger it gets every day. Rewire your brain and your nervous system by day connection. Daily you have connection with your future 5x self and to your vision of being that billionaire. How do you do that? Daily visualization, future journaling, speaking your goals aloud, and living as if you are already a billionaire. Or four steps which you take. If you repeat this, your brain assumes that you are already a person who is operating from there. And guys, the brain loves clarity. It is very important that for your soul, because your soul loves purpose. Wherever you are, whatever actions you do, get specific. What is your 6 month and 12-month wealth intention? Think about it. Tie to emotion and impact. Why does this matter to your soul? Understand it very closely, guys. A vague vision leads to a vague results. A clear vision becomes magnetic. Remember this, guys. And commitment is equal to locking in the frequency. If you are committed, you are locking in your future. And when you're committed, you stop negotiating with your older self. You always try to look forward for your future 5x. How is that done? You'll have to do it as if your future is already abundant self. You speak as if it is already done. You walk as if it is done. And that's the reason people attract it because it's already done for you. The moment you go all in all, timeline collapses, guys. And this is the interesting turnaround in wealth creation. And how do you stay committed even when it gets hard? I may tell you, commitment is locking, the brain locks clarity, but it is your job to return to your whys whenever you have doubts. Keep your community close, stay inside the vibrations. Let your ritual guide you on the hardest part. Forgive yourself fast, forgive others fast. Come back, realign. Anger, guilt, ego, selfishness will not work for you. You will lose, you will derail from alignment process. You will have to commit to it. This journey is going to be very hard, but you will have to commit to this, guys. When you commit to this is when you will realize your future self. All right. Okay. What is the final integration? Wealth is your natural state, guys. It's not a destination. What does that mean? Wealth isn't something that you chase in life. It's not a movie that people chase to become a billionaire and all. It's something where you align with it. Your soul was never meant to suffer for abundance, guys. Remember, your soul has come in this world with complete openness. And soul already has a blueprint encoded. But with your thought, our thought process, what we end up doing, we end up robbing it because we have ego. I'm better. I'm logical guy. I think about it, but I don't believe in magic. Where it happens, it goes away. Every aligned action is word for your new timeline. I keep telling this to most of the people that manifestation doesn't happen to grand gestures, guys. It happens with the choices we make on daily basis. Choices like what are our thoughts, what words we use, what emotions we use. These are like energetic palettes for every day. This will decide how you are aligning yourself with Supreme Self. I keep telling this to people who are invested in soul wealth activation. How is your thought? Is this thought aligned with wealthy of you? When you're a wealthy person, do you behave the same way? Would your abundant self say yes to this? Think about, am I reinforcing my expansion or am I contradicting it or contracting it? Imagine how you will be thinking when you are having that sort of a form of billionaire with you. Because every aligned micro action strengthens the new identity formation for you guys. Okay. Live, breathe, and radiate abundance, guys. Live it. Your calendar, your rituals, your energy should reflect the new self for you. In session 3, session 4, session 5, I've spoken a lot about energy rituals. I talk about how you have to preserve your energy every day. We have spoken about breath practices. We have talked about EFT. We have talked about Hopono. So practice it every day without resistance, guys. Remember, wealth isn't just held, guys. It overflows. It's like a tree. A tree doesn't decide how many mangoes it has to give. It just gives. That's it. That's a nature. Wealth, by virtue of its nature, it always wants to go to the person who loves the most, who has the right set of energy. Because wealth wants to associate with the right set of energy, right set of thought process. It's a tool. If you have a good thoughts, poised thoughts, wealth wants to be with you because wealth feels that it is safe with you. Your energy should make others feel richer by being near you. That's how you have to feel. That is an experience you are giving to people around you guys. You are becoming magnet by having wealth around you. When you meet certain people, they carry more of peace. You feel that you connect with them really, really well. They make you very comfortable. That's what wealth is all about, guys. That is the magnetism people give it to you. When you are in their company, you feel very confident. This is what it does. Let's do a little small exercise, guys. I want you guys to close your eyes. Whoever is in the call, imagine as if you are holding their hand. Imagine your loved ones also holding your hand and sitting in circle. All of us, including me. We are all sitting in circle. Visually imagine. We are all connected. We are all connected by light. See each person's vision glowing in front of you like a crystal. Don't leave the hands, hold the hands. Together, let us send the blessings, support, and love for each one of us, our extended families, our loved ones. Say silently, may we all raise in wealth, joy, and soul purpose. May we all receive whatever destined with ease. May we impact the world as wealthy, awakened souls we are. And so it is. Take one last breath in, exhale gratitude, and slowly come back. And this is the energy we passed on to the people around us. All right.